Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonah Hamilton. Thank you guys for watching. This video is maybe a few days overdue. Um, a lot has happened in the past like week and a half. Um, Good news, bad news. Good news is I made it to, well, it's the 9th right now. So, I'm on day 9, semen retention. And also this is about over 5 weeks because it's not the 14th, so it's not exactly 6 weeks of not smoking weed, but I haven't smoked weed at all this month and I'm feeling good at this point. Honestly, I don't even think about it at all. Like, I've kind of gotten used to just not smoking and doing my daily routine without it. I definitely go to the gym a lot more, and I feel like kind of like getting that dopamine hit. The gym has definitely replaced that, you know, that part of my brain or whatever. But, I definitely replaced like getting high with going to the gym and maybe trading in a good and bad way, because, you do get a dopamine hit from trading, because you get like an adrenaline rush. As bad as it sounds, it does happen. So the bad news is I did breach my funded account, and by breaching it, I just hit my maximum loss limit for the 50K account. That's about being negative. So there's a trailing stop limit. So once you make it up a certain amount, you can't lose a certain amount from your highest point. And that amount on my 50K account was 2,000. And I breached that today, which was pretty, it was disappointing, but honestly, I definitely handled that loss better than I would. I'm not letting it affect me as much emotionally. Maybe that's like help with the semen retention and not smoking, but my emotions, I definitely feel more under control. And yeah, I realized what I did wrong. I definitely held on to the trade and it was negative. I should have so the trade was negative, and then it came back into the positive for a split second. And this happened before, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do things differently. The next time this happens, I do a trade, it's negative and it goes back into the positive, I'm gonna get out. And I didn't get out. I let it go right back down, and it ended up blowing my account. So that's one thing that I have to work on for my trading, is following my rules and sticking to them. Like, I know what I should do. The hard part is just actually doing it, because it's just you fighting against yourself and you fighting against your emotions. And emotions are the one things that are really hard to control. That's why I'm doing semen retention. That's why I'm doing NoFap. That's why I took a break from smoking. Because if you think about it, like, like the human body, it has certain needs, and unless we practice discipline, it's going to be hard to really like conquer those needs. Like, think about fasting, for instance. Your body, it needs food. So for you to go against the natural need of your body and say, you know what, I'm not going to eat, you're building discipline, because you're going against your natural like what your body naturally craves for. And fighting against that is like the ultimate form of control, especially on like a primal level. And that's kind of why I'm doing semen retention and NoFap. It's to have control over those primal urges that otherwise I would just be falling a victim to. So yeah, that's kind of how it's been for the past nine days, so, or 9 days or so. Yeah, it hasn't been easy, but it's all a work in progress. And this is gonna help, like, I'm doing this to document my journey, and also to help you guys, because I know as men, we all kind of like struggle with very similar things, whether that's NoFap, like masturbation, vices, smoking weed, drinking alcohol. We all have been through like various stages in life. There's a point when I was drinking every day, and I'd go out with my friends, and I'd be having my water bottle with me, and they'd be like, Jonah, what are you drinking? Because they would know what's up. They'd be like, what are you drinking? I'd be like, you already know, and it'd be liquor. And at that time in my life, I was definitely a lot younger, and weed kind of helped me transition out of that drinking alcohol every day of my life type of stage. Because as bad as it sounds, like when I became a heavy pothead smoker, I definitely like quit drinking, because at the time it was cheaper, and there's a lot less like negative side effects at the time than drinking. Like there's no hangover. I just need like a little hit to, you know, feel the buzz. My friends were doing it, but yeah, you know, we all have to deal with similar things. You know, I feel like we all can sort of relate or bond through, you know, through the certain things that we go through. Because, you know, life is not easy, but I feel like we all deal with certain things, you know, as men. Like we all deal with heartbreak, we all deal with vices, especially as men. Like they target us so much in society with, you know, with beautiful women everywhere, with technology, with distractions. You know, all these things are just made to keep us, you know, keep us from reaching the higher version of ourselves. And, you know, for a long time, I realized that, you know, that these things are meant to keep us down. And I just didn't really care enough to make the change and say, you know what, let me actually take a step in the right direction. Like, you know, before last month, you guys don't know how many times I tried to stop smoking weed. I tried like at least 15 times, or I at least told myself I would stop smoking, and I would never fully make the commitment. And, you know, I feel like that's how it is. Like we know what we should be doing, but it's just easier to keep on doing what we're doing, especially when it's a habit and it becomes part of our routine. It becomes even harder to break, and it just becomes more like ingrained. You know, the more you do something, the easier it is to do. But, you know, and I've been kind of thinking too also about like, what do I want to like see myself in a year or two? And, you know, before I didn't really give much thought to it, even though I was, you know, making videos or trading, you know, and I realized that, you know, I want to build a community of men that we can like grow together. Because, you know, like there's no better beauty in life than when you can grow as a person. And when you have a community that, you know, can uplift each other, or that can, you know, support each other and be there for one another, like that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I don't really edit these videos that much. I may do like a cut cap or a cut here and there, but I don't really like editing that much. Or maybe I'm just not good at it, you know? If I was good at it, I feel like I'd probably be editing it and adding the images and stuff and making it better. But yeah, so yeah, guys, that's how I've been for the past 9 days or so. It's been a struggle, you know, with trading, with trying to do this, with managing my emotions. But, you know, I feel like, you know, if it's easy, it's going to be not worth it. And if it's hard, then it's probably going to be worth it. And right now, I'm feeling like a lot of this stuff is really, really hard. So, you know, not even deep down, I know it's going to be worth it. So I'm just grinding it out right now. And yeah, my goal with trading is also, I want to become a 6-figure funded trader. That's just having a platform account worth 6 figures in trading. And I want to actually make it to a payout. So I'm hoping that, you know, with doing this no fap and semen retention and not smoking, that it can, you know, that self-control can help translate, and that mental clarity can also help me to follow my rules and stay disciplined. Because, you know, that's the hardest part, is just being disciplined. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and share this with a friend if you know, feel like this might help. Let me know what you guys are going through. You know, life is not easy. Let me know how you guys feel. It's okay to leave a comment down below with whatever struggle you're going through. And, you know, just, yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and peace. Have a good one.